Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kick-off. Well, Ed Milson's selection has certainly attracted some scrutiny, but the man himself looks, as ever, Jim, utterly unfit. Oh, he's been... It's Neymar! It's hit the uprights. Bellingham. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Vieira. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. There will be a throw-in. Schlotterbeck. Antonetti. It's a good foot in there. Now it's Neymar. Always goal side.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just...
He's having a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Neymar is offering a right smile there.
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner. They're first. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. David De Gea. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So, we're seeing some conservatism here.
Well, that's an excellent interception. Vieira. And here's the chance to counter. It's not an especially good pass, that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bellingham. Ambitious ball here. And he gets rid in a hurry. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Neymar. Oh, super ball! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Rummenigge had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
He's having a good look here. Deftly away. Out towards the flank. Maldini. Drills one in. Zanetti tries to clear. And here's Ronaldinho. Look at the space here. Schlotterbeck did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. France, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Schlotterbeck. That's a lovely, neat pass. Rummenigge! He's got away with one there.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Good running, strong and purposeful.
That's Ronaldinho.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
De Jong. Totti. And it's Totti. Neymar is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Chance for a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Can he get on the end of this? Bellingham. Well read, nice interception. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Mbappe. There's a sharp little ball here. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And that signals the end of the first period. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. France go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Attention, changement.
So let's get the ball rolling.
France really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Mario Götze. And the shot's on here. He might be in here. Good, and he shoots! And there's a goal. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
That is so good, such sharp skills. It's good, sir! That was superb goalkeeping.
Mario Götze actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Now it's Mbappe. Shot could be on. Rummenigge! It's there!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
France leading now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Maldini looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Nice interception, well timed.
Paris Saint-Germain really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's Ronaldinho! They want to be quick to recover this. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And this is Nedved. And the shot! And a neat finish! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion.
Vieira really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, no circumventing this opponent. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Ronaldinho. Nicely weighted ball. Ronaldinho. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Rummenigge. Mbappe under intense pressure.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And here's Mbappe. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. That's a shade optimistic. Couldn't squeeze it through. Picked out brilliantly. Zanetti. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Knocks it into space. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Boys bustling through here. Stood up well to him there. And it's good, sir. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Wan-Bissaka. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Vieira. Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Rummenigge really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Bellingham. And here's Nedved. Rummenigge. Shot at goal! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
France visibly comfortable, now up by 3. Oh, what has happened? Goes for a shot! It's a goal! They are playing them off the park. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things already rolling. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just the supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
The Zlatan show, Zlatan is the only star.
I'm not arguing.
And now a sudden chance to counter. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Nedved. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Zanetti. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. And he's had it nicked away. Here's Vieira. Nedved. And that could set him on his way. They're urging him to shoot. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And he's quick to return it. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Mbappe! Well, it was a nice set-up, but not so good beyond that.
Mbappe really did pass up on a good opportunity then, but some of the build-up play was absolutely majestic.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. So it is still 0-0. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Baggio going face-to-face with his great rival, Vieira. And it's Figo. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Roberto Baggio. And he's cut it out. And this is Roberto Baggio. Saliba is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And he's really put himself on the line here. It's their second corner of the game. Milan can try it again now. Milan have their third corner. France are looking to go forward now. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Figo. Tries to pass it through. Dida breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Now they can break here. Ronaldinho. No way through. And it's Bellingham. Played out wide. And here's Ibrahimovic. Pirlo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Looking for the run. Now there's the shot! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Roberto Baggio, spread out to the left. Oh, that's superb. Nedved.
Milan have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And here's Baggio. And it's Pirlo. Vieira. Rummenigge with a definite foul there. Ronaldinho. Time and again they are repelled. Thuram. And it's Vieira. Pirlo. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Now it's Bellingham. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Baggio stood his ground strongly. Real chance! It's in! And they're threatening to fly away here. And that brings the first half to a close.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And so the action is resumed.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Bellingham, he has found the way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nice shapes to shoot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
France have their second corner now.
Le numéro 23, Ronaldinho. Le numéro
Pullet
13,
with the short one.
le numéro 9. À leur place, le numéro 14, le numéro 25.
Milan have the chance to go the other way.
Changement.
Closer. That's an imaginative pass. Chips it through. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Nicely spread. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Pirlo. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Look at the space here. France perhaps contemplating their next change here. He is through here. Oh, that's a fine interception. Bellingham. That is ended up in no man's land. Ambitious ball here. Not It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Desai, Bellingham. Bale, Bellingham. Pirlo is always looking to break lines. Nedved. Vieira. And here's Eto'o. Driving on and making... It's Eto'o! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Eto'o actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Pullet plays it short. Milan are looking to go forward now. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Closing in on goal. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Bale. And that's another good win of the ball. Now it's closer. He's shifting through the gears here. Now there's a fine ball. Bellingham! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Bellingham clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3 up.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro
So their
8,
fourth quarter of the
le
game.
numéro 5. À leur place, le numéro 10, le numéro 20, Neymar. Attention, changement.
Pirlo goes short. Vieira! In he goes again. Relentless, just relentless. With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
A case now of complete control. Neymar. Shot contains a shot! In he goes again! He's kept it out just.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Corner number 4 coming up here. They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Bale. And here's closer. Neymar. And here's Eto'o. Oh, well played, well played. Oh, good spread. And that has left him in a heap. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, straight into the action.
Gianfranco Zola is special, always engaging to watch.
One of those players who just makes you smile.
Yeah, the little magician from Sardinia lives up to the name in every possible way. And speaking of size, he made small great with his weaving trickery and dribbling brilliance.
France with the corner, they're first. Ronaldinho plays it short. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Saliba. And it's Vieira. Nedved. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Zola. Now it's Iniesta. Martinez. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi. Vitinha. Oh, played right into his path. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Nedved. No outsmarting him this time. Vieira. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Roberto Baggio. Tries to pass it through. Shoots! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Well, that has not gone well. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona
Clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And it's Ronaldinho. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
France really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Nedved can see things others simply cannot. Might be danger here. Davids. And Iniesta. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking to play him in. Lofted in. And he's taking no chances there. Oh, he's been shot at goal! Owen. Now it's Iniesta.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Oh, he's burst through. Big chance! And that's in. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Played out wide. Owen. Iniesta. Chips it through. Gets his head on it! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Iniesta. Marcelo is always looking to play quality balls. It's a good spell of possession, this. And the shot! Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Bellingham. Now it's Ronaldinho.
That was lovely, that.
Oh, that's fabulous. Ronaldinho. He's had a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Marcelo. Zola. Nedved. This is a promising build-up. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Iniesta. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Time and again they are repelled. Now that looks a decent ball. And the referee has signalled for half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. Away we go again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Davids. Iniesta. Oh, no, that was never going to make it.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Now then, the ball's come loose. Vieira.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Mbappe, and the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
Marcelo.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's being urged to shoot. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
Changement pour la France.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Space for him to turn and look.
Le numéro 9.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Le numéro 19.
Drive!
Le numéro 7.
It's run loose. Oh, what has happened here?
Le numéro 21. Changement en cours.
Roberto Baggio. Of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Oh, that's well spotted. France are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
France clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
It's out for a goal kick. Lucas Moura. Vitinha. Can he get on the end of this? And he's got away from it. Zola going face-to-face with his great rival. Martinez is a perfect combination of... Tries one from range! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Bullet. Oh, super find. Luis Suarez. He's through and the finish! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
France really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Bullet goes short. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Played back. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Chance for a shot! Another one of football's and how moments.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
Marcelo. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he's managed to get free. And this is Cruyff. Great chance! And he's stuck it away. Just one goal in it now. Game on! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way.
Real chance! Oh, what a game we have on our hands here.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Well, we've seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Looking for options for movement.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Tries to play it through. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, well played. Bullet. Bellingham.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he's running through.
Temps additionnel.
Vinicius Junior. Can he finish? He's given the time to pick a pass. Desai. And the number on the board is 3. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Bullet. Iniesta. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're very much on the way now. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his...
Ibrahimovic! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Ibrahimovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. France are looking to go forward now. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Bellingham driving forwards. Nicely aimed pass.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Great ball if he can get there. And he's certainly on... And he shoots! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Ibrahimovic. This is a promising build-up. And he's in on goal. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, it's a stunning goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Brazil are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, that is one way to stop him. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Thuram. Back towards the middle. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Hullet. Vieira shows great strength. Ronaldinho. He's had a shot! And he couldn't finish.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
France really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Ronaldinho stood his ground strongly. Ibrahimovic! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. So what's your view on that goal then?
Yeah, I think it was going to take something very special if the keeper were to get down and claw that out, Peter. It's a quality goal.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Ronaldinho plays it short.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Bellingham. Now this could be a chance. Varane with a fine tackle. That's put paid to the danger. And here's Ronaldinho. He's got away. Varane did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Rice, very much a man of this moment. Gullit going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And here's Gullit. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Takes a shot!
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Ronaldinho showing good feet. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's picked his way through. Rummenigge. Bellingham. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gullit has got himself a free kick. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Reminders of a golden era in English football.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner. They're first. It's a pretty loose pass. It's a really well-measured ball. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. It's gone for a throw-in. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Yeah. Dembele. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. The ball goes in. Dida claims it without any fuss.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Mbappe, and he's found a way past. Kvaratskhelia, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira. Desailly spots it and intercepts. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
France are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Rummenigge. That's a little off target. Cristiano Ronaldo, renowned for his long-range shooting. Well, that's beautifully winged. And Messi! Oh, the ball's come loose, and he's following up! No mistake. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Paris Saint-Germain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So that's 2 now without reply.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Well timed, excellent interception. Bellingham. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Dembele. And this is Ronaldo. And this is Messi! Yes! They are purring, truly purring. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Paris Saint-Germain find a position of real strength now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Great ball if he can get there. He's got away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And here's Dembele. Bellingham. Kvaratskhelia.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That's really well manoeuvred. And that's another good win of the ball. Now it's Dembele. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. He's found a way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is Ronaldo. Rummenigge. And here's the chance to counter. Nedved. Messi. De Rossi. He's a sharp little ball here. Cute ball, now how can he reach it? Dembele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Little pass back. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Vieira. And it's Bellingham. Good running, strong and purposeful. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. That gets us going once more. France not having the rub of the green at the moment. They are trailing. Oh, super find. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Shot, surely!
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Oh, it's Dembele. Bellingham. Defending was strong and firm. Vieira is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. De Rossi. Thuram. Passing is crisp and sharp. Ainsby. Chance for a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Ronaldinho is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ambitious ball here. Desailly calmly anticipates. Yeah. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. That's tidy. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Bellingham. Oh, this is a terrific run. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, football is a simple game, complicated by footballers. Why doesn't he slip that to the right?
And it's Nedved. That's an imaginative pass. De Rossi. Kvaratskhelia. And it's been played through. Oh, he's bustling through here. And the shot! And a neat finish! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. It is a very good night to you. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against France.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So straight into the action.
Well, now here's Adriano, quite an enigma.
That probably best describes him. A fabulous natural talent that can be erratic.
Knocks it out wide. O'Shea. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Salah. Opts for safety. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
A heavy challenge. Thuram defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Thuram. Maldini. Nedved. And it's Pirlo. Adriano, played out towards the right wing. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. O'Shea. And Mateus. Yamal. And it's Vieira. And he's in on goal. And Yamal! Goal! France! And France are in front. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Vieira. That's destined for the flank. Nedved going face-to-face with his great rival. Looking for the run. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, there's a probing ball. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Cruyff. That's a good run down the left. Great defending, strong and determined. Thuram is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Referee has just said play on. O'Shea. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Cruyff. Cruyff. Oh, that's nice. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Akanji. And here's Mohamed Salah. Ball is over the line. And it's Rijkaard. Mohamed Salah will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
France can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Pirlo is always scanning the pitch for targets. Mohamed Salah.
5 minutes till the break. Vinicius Junior. O'Shea.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Adriano.
And here's Cruyff. Always onto this.
Thuram.
And the counter-attack is on for France.
And it's Thuram. To Maldini.
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
France have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. Back underway then. France leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Yamal. Yamal carries the ball down the right. That's very neat. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Adriano, renowned for his long-range shooting. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, and Cruyff! Goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
By Leverkusen, restore pack. Mohamed Salah! Oh, off the bar!
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Desailly, very much a man of this moment. Pirlo.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Oh, that's fabulous.
And the shot!
Roberto Carlos tries to clear.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the ball is out of play.
Substitution for Leverkusen. Number
So we have
14,
movement on both benches.
Johan Cruyff. Number 11, Mohamed Salah. Number 15, Mateus. Number 21, O'Shea. Coming on the field, number 20,
Referee's given a throw.
Neymar. Number 10, Rashford. Number 22, Deli Olmo. Number 17, Park Ji-sung. Substitutions taking place.
Ronaldinho. Nice control. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Gullit. Dani Olmo. Park Ji-sung. Distributed tidily.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Neymar is wide and looking to get onto this. Now it's Rashford. He slings it in.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Very nicely done. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo going face-to-face with his great rival. Dani Olmo conjures time and space where few can. Rummenigge. Rummenigge makes a move down the right. Gets a good foot in there. This is it then, now or never. He is through here. Now it's Bellingham, and here's the chance to counter. Gullit. Oh, that's neat. And it's Bellingham. He is just caressing the ball.
France really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And this is... it's Neymar! Neymar! This boy is showbiz! A finish right from the top drawer. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
By a Leverkusen leading now.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Rummenigge steaming on goalwards. And he's taking no chances there.
France really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Gullit. And it's Ronaldinho. Dani Olmo. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Can he spark a counter here? And that is a little undercooked.
2 added minutes has
Timber,
been indicated.
the man that is tenacity personified. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Eto'o. Gullit. That is a brilliant interception.
That's just...
And that is as far as it goes. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things already rolling.
Well, for any attacker facing him, Peter, trying to force your way through Rio Ferdinand must be a daunting prospect.
Well, he is one of the great English defenders of his generation.
Quite, Peter. His playing style boasts good speed and technique, a superb reading of the game.
He's rising! It's hit the crossbar! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Nedved. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's fabulous. They're urging him to shoot. He's had a shot! And for a moment, time stood still. France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. Oh, delightful ball. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Looking to play him in. And the shot! Goal! France! And France are in front. Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. France already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Ibrahimovic. And this is Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Guardiola. Now it's Messi. Showing good feet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. There they go, hunting in packs. Vinicius Junior. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bellingham, who needs just a moment to score a goal. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Bellingham. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. And yes, it's him again. Things starting to look very comfortable.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Guardiola.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Engages and forces him off the ball. Passing is crisp and sharp. Ibrahimovic. Guardiola. And it's Thuram. And here's Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Gattuso cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Vinicius Junior, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. France looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes.
driving through the middle. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Stood up well to him there.
Gattuso to Messi. Messi charging forward, the ball at his feet. And it's Vieira. Gattuso.
Bellingham.
Nedved can so cleverly bypass the press. Bellingham.
Temps
And it's
additionnel,
Vieira.
1 minute.
Vinicius Junior! Yes! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello,
camaraderie.
everybody, and
The
welcome
fans
to
have pulled out all the
today's
stops to make this a
Germany
monumental
against
occasion.
France.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So straight into the action. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
Terrific effort! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. It's a sharp pass.
Stood up well to him there. And he cuts out the supply.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Mateus. Davids. Shifted upfield. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And Mateus. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, well played, well sorted out. So what can they make of this? He's picked his way through. That's a good foray he's making. Oh, such a clever touch. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's a good spell of possession, this. Caresses it through. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Drogba. Cafu, looking to pass their way up the pitch. He's had it taken off him. Ronaldinho did well to emerge with the ball. That's a Cruyff!
Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! He's got himself an absolute peach. And Germany are in front.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
The first breakthrough.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And it's Nedved.
There's the shot! And it's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. It made him look a bit silly, Peter.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
He'll fancy himself from here.
Yeah, it's an invitation to go for goal that you just can't resist.
And this is Cruyff! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Cruyff really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's run loose here. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
Davids really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bellingham. Vieira. It's very disappointing, it has to be said. Now it's Cruyff. Vinicius Junior. Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
And the shot! And how good was that? A finish of true class! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
France with the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Desailly promptly onto that, and that is that. Mateus proves too strong, too smart. And this is Ronaldo. He's found a way past. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's cut it out. Nedved conjures time and space where few can. Ronaldinho. David is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Now it's Ronaldinho. Mateus. And he's being shifted off it. Over to the right flank. He is just caressing the ball.
Has been indicated.
Vinicius Junior is onto this. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Drogba. And here's Nedved. Cruyff has found the net here, of course. Oh, that's a key interception. And that signals the end of the first period. France have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less ideal. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
France are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And so the action is resumed. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. It's their second corner of the game. And that has been knocked clear. Out of play for a throw. Has to go back here. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, good effort! And it's come back out to him. It's bounced back off the post. Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
And here's Drogba. Cafu knocks it into space. Ronaldinho, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Germany are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Cristiano Ronaldo. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival, Mateus. Ronaldinho. Nedved. Bellingham. So we've reached the hour mark. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Cruyff. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ferdinand cuts it out. Could move up a gear here. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Cruyff. Mateus pinches it off him.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
The ball has bounced loose now. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior driving forwards. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's Lam. Can he spark a counter here? Cristiano Ronaldo. Decent chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here? Bellingham. Oh, this looks sharp. That has been slung wide. Mateus. Played out wide. Bellingham. 75 minutes played. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cristiano Ronaldo, surely! And a truly agonising miss.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
So their fourth corner of the game.
Substitution for Germany. Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Number 19, Love. Number 14, Cafu.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Coming on the field.
Germany really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Number 66.
And a chance! And that's a sharp finish. And look what it means to them. This is a... And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it.